Hello, Cancer. This is going to be your weekly tarot and oracle forecast. If it's meant for you, it's meant for you. We're going to take a look at the energies for the upcoming week, break it down, and let you know how to navigate. So this video is intended for all Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If you'd like to check out your other astrological placements, please check out my other videos. Okay, so we are going to take a look at the energies. We have so many things happening. I'm going to remind you that, of course, we have Venus in retrograde this week. So you're going to be reevaluating your relationships, your finances, and your self-worth. Now, in next week's video, we are going to talk about the full moon in Virgo, which is a lunar eclipse. I say that with a nervous laugh. And, of course, Mercury retrograde, which will be right after. So we have a lot of intense energies coming at us in the month of March. It's going to be very transformative and life-changing in so many ways. So I am very curious to see how that all unfolds. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to take a look at the energies for this week. Now this card just couldn't wait and went flying. Okay, the Eagle King. Interesting. I've seen this card in other readings as well. It says the big picture and angelic help. So this tells me that we're needing to look at the bigger picture right now. Ultimately, it's about thinking objectively versus subjectively, not just what's going on with ourselves. We have to look at how everything fits together. Now, let's take another card here. Oh, my goodness. These cards, Cancer, are you feeling a little fidgety today, or is there something that you're feeling anxious about? Because these cards are just flying, and that's not normal for me. So this is celebration. There's gifts possibly coming to you and abundance. Are you ready to receive it? So, with that palm up and saying, I'm ready to receive, the gifts may arrive. Okay. Now let's take a look at another deck and see what we need to know. And we have the Phoenix rising from the ashes, Scorpio energy. Maybe you have Scorpio placements or you're dealing with a Scorpio, but essentially this says be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. So Cancer, have you been going through some difficult times in the recent past? This is a reassurance that everything will be okay. You've just got to keep going and stay strong. So let's take a look at the tarot cards to see what you need to know about this week. Now, starting off here, we've got the Seven of Cups. Now, Seven of Cups can be about vivid dreams. Have you been having dreams that are very intense, or have there been any messages come through? This can also indicate that there's a decision for you to make. Now, with Seven Cups, you could choose any one of those seven cups. You'd be okay, but you have to remember, choose a cup. Not making a decision is making a decision. So if you've been stuck, this is reminding you to actually make the move, okay? Now, let's see what else you need to know with the oracle cards here. And emptiness is telling you to move on. Interesting that I said make the move instead of make the decision. There must have been something to that, because this is telling you to move on from what it was that was hurting you, or an old cycle, or something, again, that just wasn't serving. Now, potential or challenge here is justice, Libra energy, equal giving and receiving, and balance. Do you feel balance in your life? The potential here is that you can have it. The challenge is you may be struggling with an imbalance. Now, with that, we have here the winter time. Well, we're still technically in winter in this part of the world. It depends on where you live, of course. But it does say the next 9 to 12 months will be very transformative. Now, I just want to remind you, with an eclipse coming up very soon, we're going to be getting a snapshot of the next 6 months for sure. And so that's why we say eclipses can really change your life. So it seems like for the rest of the year, you're going to be going through a lot, but it could be the best thing that ever happened to you. You've got to go with the flow and don't fight the shift. Now, what should you focus on today? The Fool. Trusting, taking a leap of faith, again, making the moves that you need to make. So with that Fool energy, we have here very likely. So it's very likely that you are going to take a leap. You're going to do something different. You're going to embark on a new journey, and that is exciting. Now, your recent past is the Five of Swords. You've had some conflict. This is telling you to put down the swords. And also, if you've had headaches, this is kind of telling you, let go of the things that are giving you a headache, right? So let's clarify that a little bit here and see what else. Yeah, the broken vase, something shattered. Interesting. There's been some hardship, misfortune, and now it's time to move past it. There may have even been an accident of some kind that happened, or a setback. Now the Strength position, There you go. There's the tower. So you may have recently had a tower moment. Please let me know in the comments how you're feeling. What has happened that has changed in your world? What has broken so that repairs can come through? I always think of it like working out. What do you do when you go to the gym? You sort of break down your muscles, right? You tear them in order to have them grow back stronger and bigger. Well, whatever has broken you, especially if it's been a broken heart, know that it can grow back bigger and stronger and happier and healthier. Oh my goodness, see, the card went flying again. Yeah, person of water. There you go. Well, you are a Cancer. This could be any water sign, really, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, if you have those placements again, or dealing with someone with those placements. But emotional, yeah, emotionally connected. Your emotions maybe have been busted open a little bit. And that's not always such a bad thing, right? Dealing with something that maybe needs to be dealt with. Now, the near future, the Seven of Wands. Now, 7-7 could be an angel number that you're seeing. The Seven of Wands is asking, are you on the offensive or are you on the defensive? Are you ready to stand up for yourself, or are you like a wounded animal in a corner? And honestly, I would like you to stand up. I'd like you to make some moves for you. Now, with that, we have here the olive branch, surrender. You may have been fighting the shift, and that could be why a tower moment has come through. It could also indicate that somebody may reach out to you and extend the olive branch. Now, the suggested approach, the Empress, birthing a whole new cycle, Taurus and Libra energy. Interesting. I like that because that's telling you to be creative and do what you're passionate about. Now, with that, we have here the crystal ball. Interesting. Trust your intuition. Cancer sometimes has difficulty with that because they're very intuitive people, but then the anxiety comes through and they're not sure, is it my anxiety or is it my intuition? So, what do you need to know? The star, there's healing, there's blessings, there's wishes coming true. I like this for you because as these cards are going further, it feels like they're getting nicer, easier, letting go. Have to let go. I think you're at the point where you're just done. This is mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally exhausted. It's like a broken down old car. Now, I don't know if you're having any car issues lately, but that could be something that's coming through. You're sort of healing those wounds, that tiredness in your body or even mentally, right? Now, hope and or fear is victory. Of course, you're going to have the victory. Don't even doubt yourself whether you're going to have the victory. But I understand that can be the fear if you've had a lot of things go wrong in the past. Now, with that, we have here the well. You're resourceful. You can do it. Okay, you've got to dig deep now. And your probable outcome, let's see what you need to know. And 2 cards actually came out. And we got the 10 of Cups, which is your ultimate wish fulfillment, and the King of Wands, purpose, passion, and moving yourself forward. That's the way to get to your happiness, right? You've got to move forward with purpose, with a spark in you, a desire for something that is beyond what you know. Now, speaking of that, let's take a romance card here as a final message just to see what you need to know in love. And we have here nurture. Exactly. Cancer, you're very nurturing, but sometimes that can be overgiving. So don't confuse the two. Okay. Masculine energy is giving and doing and problem solving. And Cancer struggle with that. Nurturing means you're going to allow things to unfold naturally. It's trusting the process. It's basically a garden, right? You're not going to have vegetables tomorrow. You're not going to have fruit on the trees tomorrow. You can't go busting out the miracle grow. This is essentially saying allow things to unfold naturally. On top of that, it's like pregnancy. That baby arrives whenever it arrives. You're not going to be able to rush it. So nurture the energy right now. I really hope this resonates with you. If you'd like to do a personal reading with me, the link is in the description box below. Thank you very much, and I wish you an amazing week.